Good evening, guys and girls. I am your voice of choice, DrMarxout, bringing you this week's edition of Remedy, which will be our last episodic show of the season. After this, we're going to be off till next weekend. But we will come back, and we will finish the season strong, hopefully strong at least, with Black Lotus. But we got to get there first. Some people were complaining we didn't have our champions on our programming for most of this month, and you know what? You're right. Our brass decided that I'm pretty sure every champion, or almost every champion, except for Akoni, because he's busy prepping for his nonsense down at Death Texas Wrestling this weekend. Most of our champions are on the bill this evening, including first our women's champion, Mizadeo. You're getting your ass back in shape to take on Prodigy next week. So no, neither one of you guys are booked this evening. I didn't even realize that she hasn't taken the belt to get the Mayhem off of it. Which, weirdly enough, there's not even a Mayhem competitor in the match at Black Lotus next week. Not for that one, at least. Yes, you're up in the ICU bingo hole, you old bastard. Do they have bocce in your hospital? I don't know, that's what old people play, right? Bocce? Shout out to the Iceman. Record-breaking Iceman. We make fun of him a lot here. That's what we do. But it's purely out of respect. Mizadeo, the only member of the Deo clan to find gold here this season. You did the damn thing while you were here to do the damn thing, and we respect that. In case you missed it, Iceman did kind of break O'Neill's record-breaking run. Became the first official Triple Crown winner in the Triad history. Held 2 belts for a little less than a month, close to a month-ish. And then had his arm almost ripped out of the socket. I don't know if you've heard it anywhere else, but you might be hearing it here first. Broken ass shoulder from old ass dead ass Iceman will be back next season. Bringing the Ensure with him and maybe the Walker. Man does put the Walker in Walker. Insert about 1,000 more old man jokes. Ignoring the fact that Josie Queen's coming up to the ring blowing the pyro budget because I'm making fun of the Iceman. Mizadeo. Josie Queen. Last opening bell of the season. We're live. Champ right out of the gate. Saito suplex. Low kick counter on the top of the head. Call around the tie. Transition into a rear waist lock. Amateur style takedown. And then just whips Queen across the ring. Low angle on the throat thrust. Far side off the ropes. Champ ducks down. Leapfrog. And one more leapfrog. I mean, that's fair. You did find a little more success over in Supernova, so you should be more excited about Death Taxes. Overhead shot, Queen finally getting some offense. Dodges the running knee strike. Sap suplex almost into the corner. Queen sends Dave far side duck under leapfrog. Leapfrog again just to show that neener, I can dodge you too. Champ duck under, snap German. Misaki quick, Queen starts. Tried to let it stomp, caught a little bit higher on the clavicle. Anatomy lessons. Stands up with the neck break. Flung in the face, not even trying to hook the leg. Queen ducked out just to run back in. This is true. Low swinging neck breaker from Queen. Knee strike. Right into the straitjacket. Taking a trip to Chinlock Asylum. Sanitarium. Pick your poison. They're just words. Dave trying to stand up and power out. Turn into the flip. Queen that rolls right back up. Drop kick. Looked like she actually caught a little bit of a kick of her own from the champ. Queen now with the elbow to the knee, inside of the knee. Leg hooked, barely a 1 count. Going for the headbutt. You ain't Polynesian. Catches the elbow instead. Reverse on the whip. Send out to the apron. Queen looking to bring her in the not so fun way. Snaps off the low hanging neck breaker. Really hanging neck breaker. Steve slash Chip slash Jumpin' Johnny in the feed. No respect for the Hall of Famer. Future Hall of Famer, assuming that the Triad Hall of Fame becomes a thing. Driving that armband right in the face. Can bring her out. Alley-oop. Not capitalized. Let's not threaten murder here. Form to the face. Deo down. 2 count. Going to work with the low knees. Not to be confused with baloney. Elbow to the knee. Because I just can't have to keep saying the word knee apparently. Crowd hates the Deo family. It's great. Splitting the uprights. Oh, hard right hand. Inside out with the inverted power slam. Into the cover, dead center. Queen kicking out one more time, showing that resiliency. Deo not quite finished yet, has her up. Rolls through with the Sakura driver. Right into the cover. And Queen kicks out even faster after the Sakura. God damn. Trying to split her in half with the kick. Bounce the back of her head off that center shield. Claims in that low Cobra clutch. It's almost like an inverted Anaconda Vice because her Anaconda don't want her. Back elbows right into the jaw. Queen runs through, hits the Bulldog. Stackworth with the Faxworth. 2-member Hall of Fame apparently being reinstated after the end of our season since we're finishing last, and that's just what we do. Kick on the outside, elbow to the top of the knee. There was that jumping knee strike Dale went earlier. Went for that front Misaki kick, got caught, turned into a dragon screw. flips up and over. Surprise Ninja catches her backdrop suplex. 3 count up to a 6 count. Queen gonna take Deo for the ride. Spine first into the post. Queen looking to be content with the count out here. Champ not getting to her feet fast enough after taking that post to the spine. To be fair, Josie Queen is your winner, but playing devil's advocate, staying out to prevent any further punishment was probably smarter on the call of the champ. Maybe that was a plan all along. But it is what it is. Speaking of things being voted for after Black Lotus, we still have some questions about our match of the year. As of right now, we are down to 2 candidates. We are torn between, by we I mean the brass, myself, some of the other guys in the back, Chippy Stacks over in Supernova, Jumpin' Johnny, Steve, the Nines, everybody involved. Between Day 2's first, second round match between Jay Hellion and Simon Terra, or the Fatal 4-Way Stairway to Hell women's tag team match from the Mad Science Fair project. So those of you in the Twitterverse, go watch them in our on-demand after we're done tonight, before Death Taxes Wrestling starts tomorrow, or do it Saturday when there is none of us on, and get back to us. He's actually pretty high up in the running because he broke history, so you actually might get the rub for MVP this season. At least male MVP. I mean, Sato pretty much has you beat everywhere else in every other category. Speaking of the women, and Sato being almost a front-runner for Woman of the Year, one of the other nominees, Callie Dane, who is 1/2 of 1/3 of the women's tag teams going for our women's tag team titles at Black Lotus. 1 member per team representing the night. We got Callie Dane. We got Kelly Kushida representing your champions of Tokyo Blitz Squad. And then the least successful of the 3, Vanessa Delphine. To be fair, only one of them is currently a champion. That being said, Callie Dane is a 4-time champion across singles championships and the women's tag team championships. And just by being Callie Dane. Who you got, Iceman, since you're Mr. Talkative, since you got your dentures in? Typing dentures. Yeah, I said it. I don't even know if typing dentures are a thing, but they are now. Kelly Kushida, the team that just kind of popped up out of nowhere at Infusion. Almost dethroned Eric Carumba there. But then come back, demand a one-on-one shot. Iceman going with Dane. It's kind of hard to be against Dane, but I mean, the triple threat win weird matches, man. And this is what happens when we let kids play Fortnite with all the damn Fortnite dances. Get out of there, camera guy. TBS put the absolute work on former champions Eric Carumba. That being said, they still have a long way to go before they match the reign of Project Mayhem. I mean, aren't all magical girls trying to be emo magical girls, though? Isn't that just kind of the nature of the beast? like she's trying to put a little too much Sailor into the Sailor Scout routine. Unlike Callie Dane, who looks like she just wants to kind of rip you into 15 pieces. Oh wait, because she kind of does. First and only multi-time women's champion here in Blitz. One half that became 1/3 of our inaugural women's tag team champion, still longest reigning. Winning them with Breeze, who she will be teaming with at Black Lotus to try to reclaim those straps for Mayhem. And the only woman in the match to have not been a champion. I mean, I think they got to the point now where they know they hate each other, and if they are in a match, they're going to do everything they can to murder each other. But I think they're okay with the fact of not having to kill each other every week. I mean, Sato's in that same boat with the both of them. Apparently the flippy and superhero landing not done with Kelly Kushida. Kushida, Dane, Vanessa Delphine, international incident triple threat match. Here we go. Kushida went out to the playground first. Delphine followed. Dane just kind of looking like WTF, mate. As Delphine up drops her in the shoulder breaker immediately. I mean... Oh, running insecurity from Dane. So with the elbow strike. It definitely will be weird. Yup. Disrespectful slap from the half champ. Delphine ducks under with the snap German. Dane right there with the stomp. Oh, woo that chop. Low kick trying to slow down Kushida. Dane throwing those elbows and forearms. Snap suplex. Runs through with a very European uppercut, taking out Delphine. Kushida with the up kick, almost more of a knee. Look at Iceman go. I guess you do have all that free time now in the recovery ward. I don't know they had internet and the other folks home though. Low swinging backdrop suplex from Dane. Delphine right in after Callie. Kick down low. Runs through single knee facebuster. Kushida off the ropes. Rana driver. Okay, now it's Dane's turn to do something off the ropes. Nope, she just gets slammed. And just chopped through it. Schoolboy roll up. Kushida rolls through with the low kick. You get some too, Delphine. Kick in the ear. It's valid. I mean, you got a few months after the season ends. Float over, low neck breaker. I thought a bake match was about to start somewhere. Delphine has Kushida hooked. Plants her with the hazard driver. Hazard facebuster. Dane butterflies the arms, has Delphine up. Turn to the gourd buster. That was new. Series of stomps. Into the armbar. Kushida thinking she's a lot more flippy-dippy than she is. Misses the corkscrew senton. Delphine ducks the lariat from Dane, who then gets caught with one from Kushida. I mean, I thought that's what that facebuster was called, since Hazard uses almost as much as everyone else. Kushida sent out to the playground by Delphine. Dane back to her feet. Dolphin back in, gets rocked. Dane now letting the fist fly. Beals Delphine across by the hair. No respect. Someone put in a lot of work to make her look like she just woke up. Kushida taking down the single arm DDT. Delphine kicks out at 1.5. Dane chop to the face. Low Misaki kick. Keeps the pressure on the Dolphin. Dolphin kicks out at 2. Kushida in late. And then dances because she kicked out on her own. Duck under snap German. Callie Dane down. Rolls through schoolboy low roundhouse one more time. Things become the Kushida special. Forearm wash to the face. Delphine, air lariats, drops Kushida. Runs her with a single leg drop kick. Kushida having to tap into some reserves, kicking out at 2. Dane out of the corner like a freight train at the corkscrew European. That was a surprising ending I've seen one in the last 2 minutes. Dane brings Kushida back to her feet. Kushida double leg takedown, dropping the right hands. I believe she had a sense that the hollow point was coming. Delphine slow to get to her feet. Kushida with the lariat, Delphine right in to break it up. Everyone's getting hands right now. Delphine rock to the snap vertical. Kushida taking a second, always be looking. Dane brings her up with the choke, walks her out of the corner. Backbreaker and steps on Delphine when she does it. Doing laps, double backbreaker. No respect for Mayhem. Kushida getting rocked with that chop one more time, followed up with a Misaki kick. Dane caught with the forearm. Delphine letting the fist fly. They're losing Dane that shepherd's pie style diet of the turnbuckle. I don't know why I want shepherd's pie, because they're both lower United Kingdom. Whatever, man. Don't question me. Double stomp. For him. Insert the hot sauce here. I can't do that high push thing. Dane runs through with the double axe handle. Collar with tie up, broken up by Kushida. Rocked with the spinning soul kick. Dane just snaps off the kick right into the mush. Down into the cover one more time. Kushida's caught all of the Misaki kicks. Dane's got Kushida up. Spikes her with the hollow point. Duck under snap German from Delphine. Stop to the mush. Dane falls into the cover. 3 count, deciding not to count it. Standing moonsault from Delphine. Into the low arm bar. Delphine, you're not going to make Dane tap. I promise you that. Dane stands up, dropping the rights. Single leg drop kick plants Dane. We are down to 2, sort of. Dolphin sent for a corner. Kushida runs through, flips up the kick. Into the lung blower. Trying to steal it here is Kushida. Delphine kicks out at 2.9. First official chicken wing. Delphine pops up, rising knee. Dane gonna let Delphine do the stompity stomp. Catches the drop kick, seen it coming. Taking Delphine for a ride to 2. Danger zone! Shout out to the Top Gun 2 trailer. Has it cinched in deep. Decides to let Delphine go. Dane turns her attention to Kushida. Short curve stomp. Into the cattle decapitation. 3 count, not even bothering to check for the submission here. I can talk, I promise. Damage to both shoulders there. Delphine snaps up into the armbar one more time out of the butterfly suplex. And Dane once again standing up out of it, dropping the right hands. Roaring forearm drops Dane. Delphine now on fire. Kushida tries to roll over, steal the cover. Dolphin broke it up immediately. Dane gonna roll up to the playground, rethink her life. Very European uppercut, because all of Delphine's uppercuts are European. Has Kushida up. Running Liger bomb. Holds on for the cover, too close to the ropes, because that still matters. Into that fishhook camel clutch. Kushida in a bad way. And Dane's just gonna watch. She's okay with this. Walked in the right hand, fights back with the back elbow. Takes Delphine down low. Has her up. Flipped out in the 50 caliber. Didn't get it locked in all the way though. Delphine back elbows, breaks the hold. Doesn't use it often. Spins through with the Regal Cutter. Delphine goes one way, Kushida goes another. Dane just stands there and does what Dane does. Sends Kushida the hard way, sternum first. Kushida fights back with the right. Spinning back fist has her staggered. No European. Dane tries to steal it off the strikes here. Broken up by Delphine at 1.5. Delphine up right back to how she started, landing with that shoulder breaker. Kelly's saying, I'm going to show you an armbar here. Has watched some Ricky Shea tape. Because who that does submissions does not watch Ricky Shea tape. Dane with the strike combination. Plants Delphine with another Regal. Kushida not looking. Dane spins around just to plane her with the Northern. Now Dane, last woman standing right now in the ring. Fall does have to take place in a ring, and it is first fall to a finish. Roaring forearm. Because I haven't caught enough of those yet. Kushida set back in. Dane gives chase. Into the cover. Kushida out as Delphine gets back in late. Low sliding forearm. Dane has Delphine up. Hollow point. Delphine has surprise ninja European uppercut. Has Dane up. Plants with the backpack driver. Reverse on the whip. Delphine sent out to the apron. Callie doesn't even care. Turns her attention back to Kushida. it's Kushida's turn to go to the danger zone. Delphine breaks it up, though. Pop-up Insagiri, and once again, everybody's out. Like Dane's done this before. Sends Callie up to the corner. Wanted the takedown, got stuffed. Quick snap forearm. Dane wanted that northern layer, he got caught with the elbow. Spun around with the forearm. Delphine has Dane hooked. DDT. Kushida back in before Delphine can try to even cover Dane. Walks around, short hit. Lock fist. Reverse smash fist. Now stepping on the fingers and then trying to pop out the elbow. Kushida now trying to steal it on Dane. And apparently that VDT did a lot more damage than we think. Kushida is your winner, which, surprise. Back and forth match between all three of these. I'm good with it, man. Like, that was a damn good match. I'm happy with it. I was cool with any scenario here. I feel like everybody got their big moves off except for Kushida, but the only big move that mattered was coming in at the right time to get that cover. Damn kids with your Fortnite dances. Oh no, someone actually... So that's where Prodigy's cup went. Kushida stole it. Alright. What's in the cup? Since Akaoni isn't here, Mighty had an open challenge issued. He said he wanted Oni. Oni, you know, he's occupied prepping for his triple threat tag team, cruiserweight tag team opportunity at Death Taxes Wrestling this weekend. Knight and Deo answered the call, wanting to prove himself again, because he feels like he has been so good all season. I don't care. He's another one we make fun of a lot. He just doesn't quite have the win-loss record that Iceman does, or the title history, or the fact that, you know, Iceman invented the front slam because he's 8,000 years old. But the kid's good. I've been a fan of his. He's a prick, but he's a talented kid. And then there's Mighty, who his accolades are just, you know, they is what they is. Apparently one of the 4 matches we will have on our Black Lotus pre-show is apparently going to be a Battle Royal for the Blitz division, which I just found out. Oh, and the women are getting one too? Okay, so we're just skipping the fact of the Hosses. Hosses and the big guys don't get one, just the little guys and the ladies. I'm good with that. I mean, of course you're going to say Dave's garbage if he's taking on one of your school, clan, team, proteges, whatever you want to call it. Whatever the hell Mighty is to you. I heard at one talk that there was apparently a rumor going around that he may be an illegitimate son, nephew, kind of Terry McGinnis clone of you from the future, but that not really. Purely speculation, of course. Mighty, who spent the first half of our season just tagging it up at EVH. Say what you will about Deo, this entrance is awesome. The walk down's not so great, but I dig the light show. The ambiance of the whole thing. And the fact that he somehow gets his name played up twice, in case you forgot within the 8 seconds. Hoping to get one back in the win column for the family. Not quite the flippity-dippity I was expecting. Crowd hates the Deos. I wouldn't say permanent. Just a common seat. Like it doesn't quite have the full button indentations yet, but it's close. Mighty and Deo. Carl would tie up right into that standing chin lock. Mighty then transitions into the key lock. Deo with the go behind hammer lock. Apparently we're wrestling here. Mighty slides through hammerlock of his own. Down into the Fujiwara hold 4. Deo trying to take away the lariats early. Runs through, pops up into the drop kick. And all that good old-fashioned wrestling already out the window. Mighty overhand with the chop. Deo reverses the whip, sends Mighty out to the apron. Shoulder tackle down low. Deo up and over. Sunset bomb to the outside. Move is nasty. You can little move that chop. It's okay. As Mighty up. Slam onto the apron. 9 out of 10 people that say, not 10 out of 9 people will say that's the hardest part of the ring. Deo with the forearm shot. Sends Mighty into the barricade. How about one more trip face first? Refs count up to 6. I swear to God if we have another count out here. Mighty bounced off the post. Deo gets Mighty back in, wants to pin him in the ring it seems. I thought he was going to be content with the count out just to get one back. I'm good with that. Now working on the lariat arm, going to try to pop that elbow. Ducks under, snap German, doesn't bridge it out because he knows Iceman's watching. Barely got a 1 count. Ducks line Mighty with the soul kick counter. Runs through. Didn't get all the lariat, but had so much stank built up on him. Figure 4's the neck, not quite the full triangle. Shot to the guts. Mighty brings him up to sit him down with the spine buster. Mighty might be pound for pound the strongest member of Cruiserweight Super Junior Blitz division across the triad. Turns around, winds up, nasty haymaker. And Deo seen it coming and did nothing. I don't know if he just thought that Mighty was one of Fortnite dancing or what the hell was going on, but Mighty had all the time in the world to wind up to get that extra turn. Bull Nelson into the Canadian DDT. Rolls through with the flip and then does a little shimmy. Mighty out at 1.9. Mighty feinted the left, snapped off the right. Sends Deo into the corner, runs through 360 no-scope with the splash. That almost Fisherman's Southern Lights something suplex. I have no idea what the hell it's technically sort of is. Big Crusher. Stevie-O's a dub. Not even in the building. I don't think he's ever been in the building. Dave's up on the shoulders. Into the Dominator. Ooh. Big man moves out of Mighty right now. As Dave up one more time with the Spine Buster. Turns it up and over with the tilt-a-whirl Gourd Buster. Into the not-so-fat boy senton. In case you forgot, the Bake trained him. Introducing Dave the hard way to the shield. Hooks the leg down in the cover. Dave out of 2. It's an okay adventure. Dave up on the shoulders. Turn the Fisherman. Not Fisherman. Fireman's carry. Dropped him with the stun gun. Right in the corner. Dave not seeing him coming. Up and over at the Jackrabbit DDT. No respect. Which is fair. Dave tapping into some reserves of resiliency and whatnot. All those other words like that. Kicking out after the Jackrabbit. I like it. Go duck under, go behind with the snap German. Grabs Mighty with the lariat. Follows up with the back elbow. Reverse on the whip. Dale into the corner. Mighty rushes in, misses. Hits him at the Gamagiri. Has him up full Nelson, turned right back into the Canadian DDT. Mighty back up, arm drag counter. Can't hit the punch counter. Going counter for counter right now, ducks under. Into the Northern Lights, no bridge, flips through it. Brings Mighty up, spins out the Brain Buster. Through, spins up, hurricane kick. Not wasting any time, goes up topside. He got press, got all of it. Back press hooks the leg. What happens if the trash bag gets the dub, Iceman? What does happen? Dale out here trying to do it for the family. Mighty being the good guy that he is, offering the handshake. And I'm surprised. Is that what happens? This one, our co-main event. 2/3 of our world title match. 1/3 of our Headhunter title match. And then the Blood God. The Apes of Wrath reforming for one night only. Onslaught saying he's better than Akaoni because he's fighting tonight, he's fighting all this weekend, and he's fighting again at Black Lotus. Dude just likes to hurt people. Onslaught and Amadeus Keith taking on the Old Gods. I want to say this is the first time Onslaught and Ku have actually gotten into a ring against each other. Those two will, of course, be taking on in our final match of the year. Competing for our world title, competing for Haas of the Year. Because goddamn if all three of them aren't Haas's. Taking on Jamal Atlas. Not to be confused with Jerome Alpha. Spoiler alert, we've all confused them with Jerome Alpha. there's not a whole lot of people you haven't beat, except for Jamal Alice. If memory serves, he's up on you 2-0. At least televised. I don't know what your guys' house record is because I don't follow the house matches as much because there's too goddamn many of them. I don't think he fought Ku yet either in a singles match. I'm sure there's been some tag team things here and there. Iceman already laying down the challenge early. I like it. And the Hosses of Mayhem coming out separately. Interesting. And you gotta be mindful of how many more months you have on the damn clock. You got a lot of matches still on your bucket list. Oh. Onslaught, the man that won the bigger Big Man's Battle Royal, won the 30-man at the Hammerfest Boomtacular. In fact, he has not been quiet to let Ku forget. Iceman with the... I don't know what thing I can make sound like news or facts involving Iceman. Dropping the Walker Bomb. There we go, we'll go with that. Saying after next year he might go white picket fence mode. Maybe go to Hollywood, do some movies. Because that's just what all the part-timers do. Or you'll go to that other company and be their champion and only have to defend it once every 8 months. You know. Just saying, I heard that's a thing that they do. It's, I mean, again, we make fun of Iceman a lot, but that is a very true fact. Like, dude's been doing it for 20, 25 years. Well, you left, Steve. Like, you were... Or are you driving now, Chippy? Iceman insults your Twitter feed once. All three of you guys run scattering. And apparently the old gods coming out separately. Don't nobody want to come out with their homies this evening. Blood God, who at a point was the most dominant TV champion over in Supernova. Went on a Toggin death streak that lasted months. Had a late match of the year candidate at last season's final cut with a final boss Hugo Lazarus. This season, not so good. It's been very up and down for the Blood God. Mostly downs. I still wouldn't fight him. Enter the War God. You heard it here first. The Swan Song Tour, not to be confused with the Ultraviolence Tour that lasted 12 years. First match is going to a fan vote. I like it. I'm going to throw a name out just because I don't think the match has actually happened yet. I don't think you and Mighty have ever had a match. I know you and EVH have had matches, you and Bake, that history. I think you should have Mighty be your first one on the tour. Or at least he needs to be a stop on the tour. War God who almost fell victim. Did you? Huh. Alright. Well then. Never mind. I stand corrected. Oh, and there you go. I probably just mixed them up. Keith taking on Layog out of the gate. Tag team action in our co-main event. Keith just squatting with Layaga like he's not 330, 340. I would say slowing things down with the neck crank, but the fact he's actually moving at all, any sort of speed, is a lot for this match. High knee drop. How about one more? Nah, maybe one more. Oh, we're not done yet? Okay. Trying to collapse the layer necks, because once again, anatomy lesson. See, this is what happens when you have a big-ass beard. That one higher in the forehead, followed up with a Misaki kick. Because it's funny saying a Haas hits a Misaki kick. Blood God living up to his name right now, already busted open. Sends Keith down to the Old God's corner. Sends Keith far side, hits the back elbow. Iceman just dropping all sorts of fact bombs, saying Iceman and Wizard will finally finish that rivalry. Popped up Samoan drop because all the drops from these two are Samoan. Low kidney shot. War God sent corner. Keith wanted that avalanche later, caught a back elbow, followed up with a clothesline out. He brings Keith to a standing base. Sends him back into the Old God's corner. Exposed ribcage, followed up with the right hand. Low sidewinder style backdrop suplex. And step to the jaw. Braga snaps off the headbutt. One of only 3 or 4 men in the triad allowed to headbutt, but little to no risk of the back elbow or some other sort of counter. Or, you know, the announcers yelling at them. Coup up to the second rope. Double axe handle to the shoulder. Keith rocked with a clothesline. Coup right there to block the tag. Now Coup going to that power, has Keith up, deadlift, tilt-a-whirl, gut-wrench suplex. Alright, we'll see what we can make happen. Ultraviolence Tour doesn't shy from the Headhunter division. I'll have some people call your people. We can maybe make that happen if you're up for it next season. I mean, there's a chance you haven't fought Keith yet. He may be the champion by the start of next season. Now Kuda's dropping those overhand rights. Retaliation, all the knee strikes to Leaga earlier. No mercy in this Polynesian dojo. Keith's face probably looking like Takayama after a Don Fry match at this point. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle, on account that he hasn't really moved. Stop to the smaller back, even though it's the biggest part. Keith busted open up after all the shots. War God sent Mayhem corner. Big lariat. Scary things happen to the Mayhem guys when they bleed. Like, they're crazy enough as it is. Big clothesline, drops the War God. War God tries coming back with one of his own, gets caught back, body drop. War God up, playing it with the spine buster. Keith has him goozled up in the military press. Snapped into a spine buster one more time. The Anarchist trying to do it on his own right now. Apparently has a little more blood in the eyes than he was anticipating. He's got him up, spins him around. Welcome to Anarchy. They all gonna immediately distract the ref. I think Brickhouse was in one of the Battle Royals at the Hammerfest. Back press. Alright. Keith did it by his goddamn self. And Leaga didn't even flinch. It was good work by, like, it was good tandem work for a while from the old gods, but, I mean, in the end, that backpack stunner is just damn scary. Leaga gonna try to distract for at least a second before he stopped caring. No, Onslaught didn't see any action in this match. He read from the Book of Iceman and didn't even tag in. And he didn't need to. Keith trying to make a statement before trying to dethrone faction mate Cade. Let's not forget Hakuna Matata is also the wild card in there. Yeah, it absolutely is. I think he was honestly just out here to kind of just be rope candy. Dude's got a busy next 2 weeks, so... Last main event of the episodic year. Current champion, Jamal Atlas. Taking on the man that made that thing his just life for 463 days before Iceman dethroned him. Demonio last season he lost one singles match. This season he lost a few more. Non-titled to rematch. Atlas is actually up in... No, he's actually split. Because Atlas actually had a title shot against Demonio that he lost by disqualification because he hit him with a chair. But Atlas is 1-0 in actual deciding matches that aren't disqualified. Let's let that simmer right now. Nobody has an actual winning record against Rey Demonio. Everyone's either split or Demonio's just destroyed you. Atlas is 1-1, but with a little asterisk. If you missed Jamal Atlas's official debut in Supernova, triple threat match against all the champions of the Triad, Trustin Banks and Travis Palmer, do yourself a favor. After we are done, jump to Supernova's channel. It was sometime in the last 2 episodes. I forget which one. That would be a damn good match. They've never fought. We may have to make that a thing next season. Wizard only fought twice for us last year, and that's it. Yeah, Atlas was on some other ish. And did not take the fall, which is what matters most. Semi-spoiler alert. I hate this guy's attitude, but after the match that he had, I'm going to let him beat him for the night. Atlas dethroning the Iceman at the Hammerfest Boomtacular after winning the Leon White Memorial Battle Royal. We've talked about that pop shoulder that Iceman had, was going for the Lance Revolution. I couldn't quite tell if Atlas slipped off before the shoulder or the shoulder popped and then he slipped off, but some combination therein. Didn't matter how it happened. All that we knew was the Revolution didn't hit, followed up by the fall of Olympus. 3 seconds later, new champion. Now staring down the most dominant member of the Triad last season and for a good chunk of this season. Now has his sights set on the tag team division, teaming up with the main event. Iceman said he wanted Headhunter action. Well, he might also have to wait for the two probably most scary bastards in the Headhunter division to stop being tag team. Demonic Event, Deathmatch Express, Dragon Ascent, who I know Next Gen did a lot. He is also the receiving end of the Jabroni effect for the year. But then they came out and absolutely destroyed those guys after the fact, so that was a Jabroni effect that got retaliation and redemption immediately. Unlike last year's Jabroni effect, which I think still both men, the receipt's still out for. Last year's unanimous Triad Superstar of the Year. But as I was saying with the tag teams, if Next Gen isn't Tag Team of the Year, which they deserve it, Dragon Ascent hasn't lost a tag team match, at least here in Blitz, and they have destroyed everything in their way. If they win at Black Lotus, I'm saying they actually should be over Next Gen, but that's just me. Atlas Demonio, last main event. There's the bell. Atlas right out of the gate overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Big overhand shot. Collar elbow tie-up. Demonio's not going to win the power game here. Demonio on the ropes. Yep, that's exactly what I was expecting. Atlas with a cheap shot, over 3 count. Rising knee. Has Demonio up in the vertical. Turn of the big man Falcon Arrow. Right into those chin lock shots. But see, the issue is they would be 2-time champions, which means that's great that they're 2-time, but that means they lost once. butterfly bomb, sometimes known as the tiger bomb, with the release. Sorry, I was reading things and saying things. Dragon Ascent haven't lost the straps yet. Yes, we get it. Your biceps are huge. Drops the elbow. Demonio right up and out of it. Pops up, remembering he used to be Lucha. What's a scary thought is that if Demonio would go cut like 10 pounds, he would be a cruiserweight. And him in the cruiserweight division is just scary to me. Impaler style gourd buster. He's kind of in that same weird position that Showtime was in. Shout out to Showtime. It's been a while since he's had a match on TV. We've never booked him, but... Detroit Smash, don't get it confused. Falling neckbreaker. Demonio has basically stolen every move that Adrenaline Underground does, and a lot of other guys. That's just kind of what he does. Atlas, OG style angle slam. Demonio right out of one. Atlas now into that bow and arrow lock. Demonio switches the hips, falls into the cover, not even a one. Demonio goes out to the playground. Atlas right there to greet him. Here's the apron face first. As they made over by the steps, they made not want any of that smoke. King Hippo elbow set. Short arm clothesline. Refs count at 6, both men back in. Getting out the overhand shot. Looked like Demonio wanted to go for the sling blade, didn't get any of it. Low shoulder tackle. Atlas has that arm outstretched. I'll try to step on the hand and wrist. Demonio back to his feet. Short arm shoulder tackle counter. Atlas back in. Demonio greets him with the right hand. Sleeper slam. Has Atlas up on the shoulders. Drops him with the stun gun. Now into the Lion Tamer. Atlas, though, knew all he had to do was shift a little bit. Too high of an angle. As Demonio. Slingshot up and over with the German. In these parts we call it the shit whip German. And it's that snarky ass shimmy. Lines up the elbow, drops it in the heart. Kick down low. He's up, spiked with the jackknife. All that momentum Atlas had. Not wasting any of it here. Into the cover, forearm to the face. Demonio out of 2.5. Stomp the shoulder blades. Right back into those cross-face shots. Right back to work, trying to lacerate the former champion. I was gonna say the champion because I'm still so used to referring to Demonio as the champion that it's almost just ingrained and inherent to say it. Even though the current champion is hitting him with it. Pops up Demonio, spikes him with that inverted power bomb. Brings Demonio to his feet. Has him hammerlocked. Clash of the Titans. Turn Demonio inside out. Has him hooked dead center. Demonio out at 2.9. It's only appropriate we get at least one more chicken wing on the night. Now let's has him spun out, turned over, inside out with the fall of Olympus. Champion officially gives Demonio a losing record against somebody. Angle slam one way, finished it with the angle slam the other way. Back and forth action for a good chunk of this match. I don't even know if I'd say wow. I mean, Atlas has been that dude this whole season. It's just it took till the second half to actually fully confirm it. Clash of the Titans, which is just nasty. And then one fall of Olympus later. And Jamal Atlas has ended Remedy for the last time this year. We want to thank everybody that's watched these last 53 episodes, not counting the Goofy specials, not counting the tournaments, not counting the pay-per-views. Keep your eyes on the feed. The next 2 days, Supernova Pro finishing off their season with 2 days of death, taxes, and wrestling. I don't know if they're doing an award show at some point. I know we plan on it, but that's neither here nor there. We will be back next week. I can't give you an exact date yet. I just know that it's not going to be Friday. We will finish off our season of actual in-ring action episodes with Black Lotus in the pre-show, because I forgot that we have a pre-show. So until we next speak, go subscribe to Supernova. Go watch Atlas's match. If you're one of the Twitch folk, go over to Lady Hex 3 because I have to plug her every show because I'm occasionally on there. And that's going to do it for us here at Remedy. I have been your voice of choice, and we are signing off.